What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 12 of Vlogmas.
Guys, it's day 12, and today we'll be talking about what life was like before we first met.
There was the sad days.
That?
Sad days before we met, baby.
But we were legit talking about like what life was like before we met, just like for fun.
Yeah,
we're just like
randomly
asking each other questions and stuff like that. We thought it'd be a super cool YouTube video to make for you guys.
Yeah, we had very different lives before we met.
We did. We actually did. Like. I feel like your life changed a lot. Like, so after talking with Dem, I'm like, he really does love me.
Of course, baby.
No, I know you love me. But like okay, we'll talk to you guys about that.
Yeah, we'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, and we're gonna be redoing some clusters for the tree. Because if you look at it, it's blending in with the frost, right? So Dimitri said we should put some red ones on there and more gold and mix them all together. So we're redoing, or not all of them, but we're just gonna add some red and take some of like maybe the ones that you can't really see. That blend in too much. Like
We'll do it as we talk to you guys about our differences, but we're really trying to make, you know, the tree look really, really good. So
I know.
You know, this tree's nice.
I like the tree. Nice. This one's cute.
Yeah, that one's cute.
This one's cute. Yep. Because the gold's on it. So we'll just try to...
The ones that don't have a pop of color, let's take them down and then we'll cut them. Like we'll add a little bit of color.
This one's too much. Oh,
that one can go. You didn't even see it there. Yeah. You know what we should do instead as well? Maybe we'll get the fireplace channel going above the fire.
Babe, they're not even gonna see it.
Double fire.
They're gonna be over here making clusters with us.
Baby, this is for me.
Because they did like the cluster, babe.
This is for me, okay? Yes. Okay, we're gonna turn the volume down because we don't. That's too much. Okay, we're gonna set you guys up right here on the little trusty tripod. Sit right there.
Never sat here before, you guys. This is our first time sitting here with you. I don't know why I have 21. Can you do something for me? Talk to the ops for me.
Look at this. We got
21.
We got our
do your thing, 21. Do your thing.
Oh, by the way, going through the comments yesterday, honestly, for those of you who are commenting and just saying that you're loving the Vlogmas content, honestly, it was so nice to just see, and everyone's like, oh, we like the banter, we like the conversation.
Also kind of cute doing these videos because if something happened yesterday, we could talk about it today. Exactly. And like, it's like a new episode every day.
Speaking of which, where is your ring?
Oh, it's upstairs.
Huh. Huh. Interesting. It's not in any of your pockets?
No, it's upstairs. I was gelling my hair. And then I didn't want to get the gel all before I cut it off.
Guys, I was going to say, she's not playing a prank on me today. We know where the ring is. We're going to find it. We're going to put it on.
All right. So, we have our questions right here. I called it Life Before We Met.
Oh God, you're such a dork.
Okay, so first question. What did you do for work before we met?
What did I do for work? I guess we're both going to answer it. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, before me and Ika met, we lived on opposite ends of the country. Okay, and I lived in an area called Alberta, which is it has a lot of oil and gas. So I worked in the oil and gas industry for 7 years before I met you.
You're a contractor, right?
I was I'm a tradesman, so I actually went to school for it. I had my own contracting business. I had my own truck with tools that.
So you know he's been a businessman before he met me. But he's been in business before he met me. What exactly did you do in the oil industry field? Just in case they don't know. Okay, right?
So this is gonna be a little hard to explain.
It was hard for me to understand.
Like my title was instrumentation technician. So basically I was in charge of making sure that all the gas wells and the gas plants like operated properly. I was in charge of like the process and like the flow measurements and all that stuff there. And then also the construction of new well sites and gas plants.
So you had your own contracted business in the oil field.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Especially
for being so young. I was a financial manager before I met Dimitri, so I worked at a car dealership and I was the financial manager there. So financial manager.
I feel like yours is a lot shorter.
Straightforward because I think your job is a little bit harder to explain.
I know.
So that's what I did before I met Dem. Okay, next one.
Give me a little string here.
A little string that you could start as well.
Yeah, you know what? I'm watching you work here and I'm like,
No, it's okay because you know I like doing it. I don't want you to mess it up.
Okay, I'm gonna make one.
So watch me do one, and then you'll see kind of like what I do, and then you try.
I'm gonna make one ugly little cluster, and it'll be my ugly little cluster on the tree.
Okay, next question. What did you do for fun before we met?
What did I do for fun? Like, I worked a lot. Like I said, I worked probably like 300 days out of the year. So, but if I wasn't working, I was actually having fun. Like, me and my friends would always go golfing. Like, it was all about sports. I don't know. I'm a competitive guy.
Yeah.
Golfing, hockey, snowboarding. You know, in the summertime, I'd always make sure I took like some time off. I'd go traveling. Like, I went to Greece a couple times by myself for like months on end. You know, and then like we did like Alberta stuff, right? We go to the country bars and like, you know, there's little two-stepping.
Not the country bars.
The country bars was just like the equivalent.
You were two-stepping? Can you show us the two-step?
I'm so bad at it.
I'm not even a two-step.
I'm not even a good two-stepper.
I cannot picture Dimitri two-stepping.
It's literally like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, and like you do a slight like spin as you do it. There's a couple like tricks you can do with like twirls and stuff.
Not Dimitri out here in these streets two-stepping.
It was a totally different life.
It was different, eh?
Very different.
Oh my gosh!
It's like I came from the country, like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? I grew up in a town of 5,000 people with 1 stoplight. And we all drove pickup trucks. Like, it was just like, that was it. Before I met her, I lived in a house on 40 acres of land. 40 acres is like probably, I don't know, like 2 or 3 city blocks.
I'm not joking. The very first time I went to visit Dimitri's like town, and then he took me to his place, I was scared. I was like, this is some Get Out movie stuff. Like this, they're gonna pop out with their teacups. Like,
her cell phone had no service.
My cell phone had no service out there. Yeah, no, it's very different for sure. My fun was like going out with my friends, going clubbing, you know, doing sleepovers.
Sleepovers.
Yeah, girls do sleepovers. If you're not sleeping over with your friends, what are you doing? What are you doing? I would do that. But you know, like, I don't think I really did a lot of like fun stuff like what you were doing, because I was a mom. So I really wasn't like out all the time. I had the same friends I had before I met you. So can you see how we are? Like we just hang out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's a Toronto life too. It's like, you know, you go out, you know, you go to restaurants, whatever,
yeah.
hang out with your friends. Like that's what you do.
That's pretty much Toronto, and also in Toronto it's a lot bigger. So I don't see my friends every day, where he probably saw his friends every day. Like they would, you know, like the bar was 1-2 step away. Come on, 2, did you get that? No. Okay. The bar.
Only I've ever heard Aika make a corny joke in my life. What did your Christmas look like before you met me? I feel like it was a lot better before she met me.
No! You know what? I've always been a big Christmas person. I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. Christmas for me was like wrapping gifts, hiding. Yo, I would find the most fun places to hide gifts so like nobody could find it. I'd be out shopping and skipping at the malls, finding gifts for people. Like I love buying gifts for other people. I don't think you understand. Like I just love Christmas so much. What were you doing, babe?
Honestly,
what was Christmas like for you?
Like my Christmases were like our family. I don't know. My family, like they didn't do a ton for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like we'd all hang out, we'd have dinner, and like, you know, we'd do gifts, but it wasn't like that big of a deal at our house.
Okay, so I guess that explains why Dimitri's not a big Christmas person.
I think they weren't big Christmas people.
Like your family?
Yeah, like my parents. You know George? He had a restaurant, so like his family would always have like a party at the restaurant and stuff like that. We didn't do it like the Jamaicans. Jamaicans do it way better. They do it way better.
There's music playing, there's food, there's a vibe, it's loud.
Look, nobody in my small little town did it like you guys do it, because you guys do it proper. Nobody did it like that. Not joking, I never had Jamaican food before I met you.
That is so wild.
I never had oxtail, I never had jerk chicken, I never had curry goat, like nothing.
I didn't eat donaires before I met you.
Yeah, but donaires didn't change your life. The Caribbean
the Jamaican food didn't change your life.
The Jamaican food changed my life. I eat more Jamaican food than I eat anything now.
Yeah.
Out in Alberta, there's not a bunch of Caribbean, you know, restaurants, right? Like you've seen it when you're in Edmonton, there's like 2.
Yeah.
So it's just not out there like that.
Not a thing. What has been the biggest change in your life since you've met me?
The biggest change in my life? I think it was like my outlook on how my life would go, right? Because like before I met you, I was just gonna work. Like even my friends said I was like that guy who was gonna be single for forever, pretty much. And you know what? I guess I just didn't really give off the energy. Like I was looking to find my forever person, right?
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was like, when I'm there, I'll just pick whoever's there. You know, it could have been anybody really. Where when I met you, I like instantly knew, like, holy, this is the person that I'm meant to be with. And it's not a matter of me picking or timing or this, that. It's like, wow, I met her right now and it doesn't matter. Like, she is the one. So this is what we're doing now. So now it's like my outlook on that has completely changed.
You thought you were going to be like, you're picking, huh?
I thought... It sounds ridiculous, but you know, before I met you, I didn't believe in like fate or like soulmates or people being like meant to be together.
Yeah.
It was just like a thing, right? Like,
I'm not joking. I was the exact same. So before I met Dimitri, I thought that stuff only happened in movies. I thought the whole like love stuff really only happened in movies because I've never really seen anybody had what we have.
Yeah.
So I thought that stuff literally only existed in movies. I didn't think I would ever get that in this lifetime.
No.
I never thought it was even possible. I just thought you're just with someone because it's like how things go.
Right.
And you're just, and like, because I didn't really have any good examples of what a loving, I mean, I would see people in love, but it didn't look like this.
Right.
Except for the movies.
I know what you mean, because it's like you're with other people and it kind of all feels the same. But when I met you, it felt totally different.
Yeah, I would say that for sure.
That was how I knew. I was like, oh, this is totally different. You know, and
It's
this
true.
is
Another big change for me, I'd say, was before I met you, I felt like there was like a ceiling to life. Like I feel more free. Like we could do anything.
Yeah.
We could go anywhere. We could accomplish anything. Like I feel a lot more like that. Whereas before, I'm like, God, this is my life.
Right.
It's really hard to explain.
I know.
Who am I explaining that? Right?
I know what you mean. Like you know, you feel like you had a path. Where now it's like you almost don't know exactly what the path is, but the path is gonna be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, like you almost, yes. Whereas before, I thought I could tell you what my life would look like at least next 10 years.
Right. I think you're right. We could have probably both pinpointed where we would be in XYZ time frame, where now it's like, we don't know. We just know we're going to be with each other.
We're going to be together and that's what we know.
Right?
Yeah.
And whether it's here, there, doing this, doing that, like, you know, we're going to do it.
It's so true.
You know, we both went through such a big change in our lives when we met each other.
Yeah. You know, I wasn't looking for anybody when I met Dimitri. I did not want a relationship. I didn't want anything like that. When I met them, I remember feeling very scared because I'm like, no, this is not what I said. This is not what I'm gonna do. This is not like, how dare you just come in?
This is not what I had in mind.
This is not what I had in mind at all. Like he literally just came in and threw like a wrench.
We had to mix it up.
We had to mix it up. We were having this conversation and it's so crazy because I realized how much your life changed. Like you moved from the small town with the one-stop flight to Toronto. You're not two-stepping in the club no more. Like you're out in Toronto. your job changed. Your living location changed. Your friend group, I mean, you still have your friends back home, but they're not here.
Right.
You're making new friends. You have a whole new business. It's like your life has changed a lot in the past 5 years.
Yeah, but your life changed too.
And no, it did. But you know what? It made me realize, I'm like, you know what? Like, Dan really loves me. You have to really love someone to take such a big leap and risk in life to just like leave your home, leave your job, start a brand new career, don't know what you're doing in this new city, and then try to make friends here.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot.
Can I tell you, if you were to tell me that that's something that I would do before I met you, I'd be like, no. Like, I ain't doing that for nobody. Like, come on. But you know what? When you know, and like, was it scary? Was it, you know, like it was a lot of change at once?
It was challenging for sure.
It was challenging, but totally worth it. And honestly, like, I love that we both had different experiences before, and then now we get experiences together. Yeah. Because it makes you stronger, it gives you perspective, like, and it goes to show you that your life can literally change Just like that.
Just like that. Like your life could change. It's true.
Neither of us saw it coming.
If you never met me,
yeah,
what would your life look like right now, you think?
Oh my God. If I never met you.
Here, let me take this. Guys,
okay.
This is what he made.
I give up.
This is what, it's cute. You know what? I'm going to hang it just for you. I'm going to hang it just for you. I'm going to hang it. It's cute.
The most pathetic cluster ever.
No, it's cute. I'm going to hang it.
Yo, if I never met you, I don't know if I would be still working in the oil field. I might be, because the money was pretty good. But I definitely would still be in Alberta. Before I was investing in properties, so I probably would have bought some more properties and I'd just be managing them, and I'd be like a little landlord running around collecting rent. I probably wouldn't have a whole lot on the go, to be honest. Like, I don't know how happy I'd be, because I can tell you this, like, I know that it was meant to be me and you. And without you, I don't know how happy or fulfilled I'd be. I think that we are the best people that we could be with each other.
When I met them, I was at my highest at like my self-esteem. Like I felt great, and I think that's really important. Like how you meet someone, and I think you were as well, which is really important. Like he felt like he was a prince. He thought he was a Greek.
I was.
He thought he was a Greek god.
Yo, can I tell you? I was on I think it's important that when you meet someone, it's like you're on top of your game and you're happy with who you are, so that you're not looking for someone to fill any void. Yes. Right? Yes. It just worked out that way.
It worked out. It's true. And I think that is really important. Like when you meet someone, you don't want to meet someone when you're like down bad, because what you are looking for in that person might not be like what you need overall. It might be what you need in that moment. Right. Temporary, and what you're giving them isn't your best self. And I think we gave each other our best self when we first met. We gave each other our best selves. I mean, like afterwards we went through our ups and downs, but when we first met, I knew at that point I didn't need him to validate anything inside of me, and you definitely didn't need me for any validation, because you were a Greek prince according to you. You are a Greek prince according to you.
Sometimes I think back of like us getting together, and it's just like, it's so crazy, and it had to have happened the exact way it did happen. Like it just, it's wild.
Come put these up with me. Okay. It's getting dark, you guys.
It's actually getting dark.
How is it looking with the red?
Yes, hold on. The red looks good.
How does that look?
Big time.
Let me get some more red ones on.
Yeah, you know what? It's just like one little red one, but I think it's good.
Hold on. It's good.
Oh, you got another.
No, I did a bunch of.
You were actually doing work while I was just sitting there answering questions.
No, that's good that you're answering the questions, babe.
You can't put too much red on there.
Oh no?
Yeah, because we also got the D&I ones here. Ooh, yeah, put my cluster up.
Dimitri made this.
That's the one I made.
I'm gonna stand on the chair.
Be careful, baby.
Right in here, maybe.
I like how our tree is like a work in progress.
Yeah.
But when it's done, it's gonna be the best.
So cute. Okay, we have a lot more work to do. Guys, we turned the lights on, so I felt like it was a little bit too dark before. Why did we sit in the dark?
I don't know.
I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so dark. But look, you can probably see it a little bit better now with my little red stuffer on it.
Yeah, it's popping a little bit more.
Is it?
I like it. And we got a couple green ones that are gonna go up as well. So I feel like because we had the fireplace channel going, it set the mood and we sat in the dark too long. Ike is the creative, you know? We balance each other very well.
Yes. I'm a little bit irresponsible, I think. Like,
you know what?
Dimitri gets stuff done on time.
I disagree. I tell you what, I know this about Aika. Aika is responsible, but because I'm a little bit more responsible, it allows her to be a little less responsible.
That's true, because you know what?
If I'm not around, Aika's responsible.
I'm responsible. Because when I travel alone without Dimitri, I'm on time. I'm like 2 hours ahead. I have my passports. I have everything. When I'm traveling with them,
hot mess.
Oh, I'm relaxing, sitting back.
She's like, babe, where's this? Where's that? I'm like, we're late. We gotta go.
Yeah.
We're gonna drink some hot chocolate tonight, and we're gonna finish off the tree. It's actually already looking pretty good. I probably gotta get the ladder to get the upper ones.
We're gonna go up there, put some more in there, fill it up a little bit, and then put some singles on.
Yes.
I think once the singles go on, it's gonna look even more pretty.
Yep.
Like it's not just like clusters.
Agreed.
Know? Okay, guys, we're gonna let you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really hope you guys did. It was a little bit different. It was more of a sit down.
Yeah.
But come back tomorrow and we'll be here again.
We'll see you tomorrow.